$1,000,000 days. After that $34,000 launch, after Mary quit her job and came home to stay, my business just kept on growing. My launches got better and better, and my results got better and better, until I had one that did more than $106,000 in 7 days. All from my home, all with no staff, all with almost zero costs. These were the quiet years. There were lots of great things about my business, and I loved my business and my life. I was making more money than I'd ever dreamed of. Mary could stay home with the kids and be a full-time mom, and we were able to move to my dream hometown of Durango, Colorado, where I could pursue my passion for all kinds of outdoor sports, like mountain biking, whitewater kayaking, and skiing. That all changed, however, when I went to an internet marketing seminar in Dallas in February 2003. When I got off the plane in Dallas for that seminar, I didn't think my business was all that special. I figured there must be a lot of people with online businesses who were doing launches the same way I was. The success I was having was breathtaking for me. But I didn't know that making 6 figures in 7 days in a one-person business was the type of thing that could stop people in their tracks. I mean, it was really cool, and I still had a hard time believing I had pulled that off. But I was going to a seminar with a bunch of fancy experts. I figured they must all be doing stuff like this. In the next 3 days at that marketing seminar, as I met lots of new people and forged some friendships I value and enjoy to this day, I realized that no one else is doing the stuff I was doing. They definitely weren't doing launches the way I was or getting the results I was getting. In fact, I was shocked when I realized that I had basically invented a new way of marketing, an approach that would eventually come to be known as the product launch formula. One of the people I met at that seminar was a man named John Reese. He's one of those guys you realize are brilliant the moment you meet them. But at that time, he was mostly flying under the radar. He was a true internet marketing expert, but few people knew it at the time. We stayed in touch after the event and became friends, and I shared my launch secrets with him. In 2004, John put my techniques to work on 2 launches. The first one was for a 3-day seminar he put on. It did almost $450,000 in sales and proved to me that my techniques would work outside my little business, teaching people about the stock market. John's next launch was for a training course on how to generate traffic for one's website, and this launch was a game changer. It generated $1,080,000 in sales in just 24 hours. $1 million day. What makes that number even more shocking is that his business was a tiny micro business he ran from home with almost no staff or team whatsoever. I think John had one person helping with the launch and a part-time customer service assistant. I was stunned that this new marketing approach I had invented could generate such insane results. But at the time, I was still publishing my financial newsletters, and even though I was starting to get regular calls from people looking for help with their launches, I was largely still behind the scenes in the bigger internet business world. I had a wonderful life. Living in Durango, running a great business, going skiing and mountain biking with my kids. I was happy behind the scenes and not looking for a spot in the limelight. But after John publicly thanked me for my help with his launches, the cries for me to consult on launches kept getting louder. And after urging from John and several others, especially Yannick Silver, another prominent leader in the early online business industry, and one who I had helped with a launch, I decided it was time to publish my work, to start teaching others my product launch formula. The day marketing changed. I suppose the real test came on October 21st, 2005. I had decided to launch my product launch formula training course, and my reputation and my business future were on the line. After all, the proof really was going to be in the pudding. If I claimed to be an expert on product launches, I'd better do an outstanding job on my launch, right? But even though I'd done plenty of successful launches and helped others do the same, there was an extra challenge this time. I was creating an entirely new business, starting from scratch. All my previous success had come from teaching people about the stock market. Now I was going to be teaching people how to launch products and businesses online. I didn't have an email list of prospects in this new market, and my old list of stock market investors wouldn't do me any good at all. I didn't have expert positioning in the market. I was largely unknown except to the few people I had helped with their launches. But that didn't slow me down, because I knew how to get around such limitations. And I'll explain how when I tell you about JV launches.